The thing that has been on my mind, like a little bit, is you know how Friendlyjordies is good.
He can be.
Yeah, he's generally he's better than he's not.
Generally, yeah.
The thing that
go.
Now the thing that kills me is like what I'll say. What we've both been saying for the last couple of podcasts is how people support politics teams like they support sports teams.
Yeah.
Like the sports team could shit in your mouth, you'll still love them. Mm-hmm. Politicians could put a thumb up your bum and you're still going to say thank you because that's your team.
Yep.
Right?
You're like,
go.
No, you just like with the sports teams, you're like, we suck, but, it's my team, so.
Yeah, and that's of course to a lesser extent, where this is like, our politics team did the wrong thing, but theirs did a different wrong thing, remember? They did a different wrong thing. Yeah, gotcha. And I like him, but he's also a fucking loser.
Yeah.
In that when early on in this pandemic little thing, China's virus, New South Wales, who are a Liberal state, like he's always making videos about how their Liberal Prime Minister is Hitler and stuff like that. Very funny.
Koala
even though... Yeah, and he'll bring out a new video about how she's Hitler and we love that. And then he'll bring out the same video telling us how she's Hitler and we love that one too.
Yep.
But early on in the pandemic, they had a problem with some cruise boat, the Ruby Princess, that ended up making a lot of people get coronavirus in New South Wales.
Yeah.
Because she didn't just close it up or whatever. Who gives a shit? It's fucking boring. But he was like, see, Liberal leadership in New South Wales kills people with the coronavirus, while Dan Andrews in Melbourne is just handling it so well. They're doing so much better than we are, which was true at that point in time.
Yeah. And
now that obviously Melbourne and Dictator Dan has done horribly compared to New South Wales, no videos on that.
Nah.
Like, don't...
He'll instead report on, like, the media, how all their, like, headlines are against
Labor.
Specifically Dan Andrews, whereas the Liberal stuff, they'll make it about the party. They won't get specific about the person. Yeah,
so I just find him to be the exact, like Sky News and in America it's like Fox News and that, Sky News and the show. It's like they're right-wing nut jobs who just portray their side as good and the other side as bad. And he just does the same thing.
I know.
And it's just so annoying because it's our state. Like, you don't live here, and yet you were saying how great we were doing when you were doing bad, and now we're hopefully getting better. But we did fucking 10 times worse than New South Wales. Where is your video saying Dan Andrews fucked up?
Yeah.
You don't, because it's not your team, and it's so fucking annoying.
He is a loser, though. Like, you can tell, like, when he hangs out with his mates, fuck, they're annoying. They're just nerds. And it annoys me. Like, there's videos of him, like, hanging out and doing whatever with their nerdy fucking Warhammer and all the other shit that they do. I don't know. There's one where they went to like they're in some cafe. I don't know why they're there. I've pushed it out of my brain because I don't care. But,
nerdy as I drink water out of my Star Wars cup.
Yeah. But he's a nerd. And I don't know how he's so funny in his videos, because when he's hanging out, when he's hanging out with his mates, they don't make me laugh. They just annoy me. I'm like, shut up, you nerds.
His videos are hard to keep up with too sometimes when you watch them. Like, it's just...
They go very quick, yeah.
They go quick, yeah.
And that's intentional because he doesn't really want you to look into all the stuff that he posts.
Well, does he? But he does say all the links are in the description, and I'm not looking it up. Come on,
no one is. Who is?
I'm looking it up. Bored. It's boring. Yeah, right.
What percentage of people are reading the news like that?
Listen, Dictator Friendlyjordies, just tell me who you want me to vote for. I'll do whatever you want, because I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
So I just found it's just that's annoying. It'd be really nice to find someone who just tells the truth
unbiased,
impartially.
You can't, because you're always going to dislike people, and that will influence how you
report shit.
But
yeah, it's like...
And there's always an agenda.
Similar but different is the way I was making fun of, like, the ABC last time when some woman who always reports from Melbourne She's like, and deathly, horribly, tragically, 17 new deaths, horribly. It's like, you just report the news. We don't need your commentary on it.
I know.
Let me decide if it's horrible.
If we're using the sports analogy, there are, when you barrack for a team that you love or whatever, there are players in that team that you hate. That you're like, I wish this cunt wasn't on my team because he ruins everything. Like there's always at least one player in that team that always fumbles the ball or always hand passes it to the wrong person or does the wrong thing. But you don't have that same, like, you won't talk about people in politics that way if you have people in your party that you hate. Yeah,
they just got to blindly love and support each other. Yeah, I don't get it. And that's why it's so easy for me to rile up people who are so passionate about politics.
Maybe it's because it's like it takes skill to play a sport or whatever, you know.
Yep.
And then when someone clearly doesn't have as much skill as the other people, then you're like, fuck that guy. Why is he even in the team?
Whereas shitness stands out.
Yeah. And in politics, you got to have the right personality, and all of them are nerds, and you hate them all. So